quite a showing of support for both of you, and I thank you for that. I'm going to just zero in on one question in my 5 minutes, since we're going to have 2 rounds, 2 panels, and it's to Justice Montgomery Reeves. I'm interested in hearing more about a 2016 case, Doe versus Coop, in which you considered a Fourth Amendment challenge to a Delaware law that required certain convicted sex offenders to wear GPS monitors at all times as a condition of release. This was a state law. My understanding is that there was no dispute over whether the monitors constituted a search under the Fourth Amendment, but the parolees argued that such monitoring was unreasonable and therefore unconstitutional. You disagreed and upheld the state law. The Delaware Supreme Court affirmed your decision. Could you walk us through your reasoning in that decision?
Thank you so much for the question, Chair Durbin. That, as you said, was a statute, a state law statute that required the use of the ankle bracelets. There wasn't a question about whether or not there was a search under the Fourth Amendment, but the question was obviously whether or not it was an unreasonable search under the Fourth Amendment. And there was not Delaware case law on point. That would be the first place that I would have looked, is for a Delaware Supreme Court case law on point. There wasn't United States Supreme Court case law specifically addressing that issue. But I was able to look to other circuits. There were other circuits that had addressed the issue and had determined that people on probation and parole are analyzed under a different standard. And in applying that standard, I determined that the statute was constitutional.
Ms. Chung, when you were appointed U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Pennsylvania, you spoke about your role as a public figure. You told a story about your grandfather, one of the first prosecutors in modern-day South Korea, how he refused to accept even chocolate candy that was delivered for his children in an effort to influence his decisions. And you spoke about how you hope to carry on his legacy and show the same integrity. How will you view your role as a public figure should you be confirmed to the Third Circuit?
Good morning, Chair Durbin. Thank you so much for that question. If I have the great fortune of being confirmed as a judge, I will adhere to my commitment to not be influenced by any undue factors, to uphold the rule of law and the Constitution. I think that my role as United States Attorney and prosecutor has situated me well for that, in that not only as any advocate I have to represent my client, but I also have to safeguard the constitutional rights of the defendant. And sometimes that has meant taking positions that did not further the government's case. I will, of course, have a different role as a judge, and I will uphold that role, and I look forward to meeting that challenge if I have the great fortune of being confirmed.
Thank you very much. Senator Grassley.
Well, congratulations to both of you. I want to talk to you, Montgomery Reeves, on corporate law. We've